Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. Today I want to talk about how your reality is always reflecting you, and also when you're going through things that you are leveling up. Okay, so basically the topic today is going to be around leveling up. I'm going to read one of my clients' emails to me. He's had amazing progress, a very good example of leveling up. He's in the unfolding of becoming the most powerful version of himself. We have met and talked about everything, related to his specific person, to him initially wanting to have a career in the media. And then in our last session, I was talking about, well, why not just create your own, media, basically. So anyway, long story short, I'm going to talk about this. He just sent me an email. I'll read it. And while I'm reading the email, I'm also going to be giving my responses. And I know that this will help a lot of you, even though your stories and what you're manifesting and also what you're letting go of and where you're leveling up may not be exactly what he's going through, but I know for sure that you'll be able to read into some of the stuff and relate to it. Okay. So before I get into it, if you love me, obviously like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel grow. And I appreciate that. If you want me to be your coach to help you level up and to help you transform your life, email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. Go to the website, coreunion.com, and you can book whatever you want to book. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will reach out to you after you've done that and get you in my next available. All right. So this is basically what he wrote. Hi, Kim. I hope that you're doing well. I want to share with you an update where I'm standing as of March 6th. Recently, my parents started asking me to help them out financially because temporarily they lost out financially because from a house that they rent. So it's definitely caused me some stress and anxiety, which I'm 100% sure that fears are related to old thought events that took place back in 2009, 2010, when my dad wasn't able to work for a year and my family struggled financially. Okay, now let's just pause right there. Okay, great. So obviously you can do a little revision from back then if it still is affecting you, and you can just imagine a day that was very impressionable, and you can just go back in your energy on that day, and you can do it in a few different ways. For me, you can either kind of observe it as if you were in that moment back then and you imagine it differently. Okay, that's one thing. The other way I want you to see this is, as you said, it's temporary. So I actually want you to go within when you're doing your inner work in the way that I taught you during our sessions. I want you to go within after you've tapped into God, universe, source, and yourself as being the operant power, the way I explained during our session. I want you to go in and bring your either mother or father or both kind of right there and imagine hearing them say that they just got a new tenant or they just somehow ended up with X amount of dollars and they're so incredibly excited and happy. And imagine you are celebrating with them. Just imagine that, okay? And then I also want you to simultaneously know that because you're leveled up and you are now a famous YouTuber, which we'll get into that a little bit, you are making more than enough money to support yourself in the life with you and your specific person, as well as them, because you just have so much money. So you have more than enough money that you lend, you never borrow. Okay. Everything that you touch turns to gold. Money is easy. Money flows. Money is my birthright. Money is my best friend. I love money and money loves me. Okay. So now let me keep going in this because then we talk a little bit about his specific person too. So now on February 10th, I had blood work done and my A1C reading was high, pre-diabetic. So I had a choice that I could either end up having type 2 diabetes, and I'm just kind of scanning this. I'm not going to read it word for word. Or I can go within and I can stop doing the things that I know aren't good for me. So he altogether stopped eating and drinking certain things, and he's replacing them with healthy habits, which is great. And he's saying, I don't miss any of the soft drinks that I stopped drinking, and I'm incredibly proud of myself. So let's see. I'm very proud of myself going from drinking soda 3 to 5 times a week to completely losing interest in it. And now he's drinking a ton of water. And you also, this is amazing, you also want to see yourself insert in your inner work that I love that I'm so healthy. I love that my immune system is so strong. I love that. So go specifically around whatever's specific to you. I love that all of my levels are perfect. I'm in perfect health every day. I become more and more healthy. Every day I become more and more strong. Thank you for giving me. Thank you for healing me. Thank you for all of my strengths. Now, on the specific person part, I realized that I need to do internally in my brain that we're already living together. And this is what we went over during our session, but sometimes even after sessions, even though all of the sessions are about seeing yourself and seeing your person as being completely in love with each other, completely faithful and devoted to each other, feeling safe and secure with each other, being balanced together, being harmonious together, and living together, a lot of times even after sessions, because there's still a little bit of the old story to let go of. Sometimes people forget that and they end up accidentally in the middle. But now he's caught himself, which is amazing. And then he said, at times I thought of going out on dating sites, but I decided against it because I absolutely realized that I can definitely be with her in the most beautiful, loving relationship possible. I even started practicing that we are together, living in the city that I want to live in together, for me to get it to show up in reality, and just practicing going forward from being single to being in the relationship. So you really want to get into that energy of living together. What is your life together when you wake up together? What are the habits that you guys do together? What are your traditions, your rituals, and all of that great stuff. Okay, so you get clear about that. So let's see. I had slight arguments with my mom when she brought up potentially meeting other women on dates, etc., which I know this is a big one, which I know my mom was just reflecting me not being consistent enough, that it is all not a big deal, perfection. And now this was a really good one that I loved. Now on my YouTube stuff, my channel was 14 years old. Now, when we met, it was all about the specific media job that was in the city that he wants to live in with his specific person, right? And so then what ended up happening was he did apply for the job and he got a no. So this is perfect because we talked about that. Why are you gonna go on someone else's network? Create your own network. Create your own YouTube channel. People love you. People love your videos. People love to hear you talk. You entertain people. Okay, so what I love this because when he applied for the job, he went into this effort mode. Like he just took that energy and he said, F this. And he had sent me a previous email. He went out and he bought the equipment. He bought a new microphone and I believe even another camera. And he just started creating his content again. So this channel that he already had that was 14 years old, he had only had 78 subscribers. In 3 weeks, he went from 78 subscribers to 244 subscriber. In just 1 week, he got 100 new subscribers. So he can see that his shifting and changing and him leveling up, now everything is leveling up on his channel too. And then he wrote, even my viewing hours went up substantially from 46 hours to 48 and then to 69, growing. I do streaming talking and I talk about everything except for politics and religion. Very smart. I have people who are my supporters, completely strangers. I have also trolls, but I understand that these trolls are not at good vibrations like me. I definitely feel like, yes, only me. I hold the keys to my great success. And I'm going to use my powerful imagination, remembering what you told me, Kim, in our previous session, to see myself with my person living together, doing my YouTube channel shows from vacation. Overall, I feel like progress. I'm definitely on the right path. Now I'm just staying consistent and letting God bring all of my desires into reality because literally my creation is done and I have complete trust and process. I am so proud of you. Let me just go back. So when you said, that hold on, I have also trolls, but I understand these trolls are not at good vibrations like me. You are 100%. And they have literally no room in your reality. So what you want to do is get to a point where you like, if somebody trolls you and you see any kind of negative anything, like you said, they have no room in your in your energy, in your vibration. You've outgrown them. So I want you to literally delete and block. And as you're deleting and blocking them, I just want you to just kind of go into the like, thank you. I love that everybody loves me so much. Everybody supports my channel. Everybody loves me. Everybody feels my glow. Everybody feels my power. I choose myself, and everybody in my reality, including all the my perfect viewers and subscribers, chooses me. Like, I want you to go into that little rant and laugh as you're deleting and blocking them, because they literally, you've outgrown them, and they were just part of an old self concept, and they truly don't matter. Sometimes people with channels think, oh, why don't I just change how I see them? Honey, you don't have the time to be doing that. They don't matter. That's like, I mean, just focus on the end and focus on people. Like I said, you choose yourself and you focus on everybody choosing you. And then if you see a little bit of the opposite, you just allow that 3D reflection to go into exactly what you do want. So again, delete, block, do it with like happiness and joy. And just like, if anybody in my 3D reality ever shows up in a way that goes against whatever, I'm just like, oh, thank you. I love that everybody loves me. I love that everybody supports me. I love that everybody cherishes me. Delete and block. You don't have time for that energy. So anyway, I love you so much. So anybody watching, please do affirm down below. I realize and I understand now that everything that is in my heart and soul already exists. And anything, you're not going to affirm all of this in the thing, but just really quickly, a quick rant. Anything and everything in my reality that is reflecting to me that goes against what it is that I want no longer matters. It doesn't get my energy. I let it go completely, and I allow myself now, and this is what I want you to affirm, I allow myself now to truly be who I was created to be, and allow myself to experience everything I was created to experience. I know that's a little much. Anyway, I love you so much. Affirm it down below with even just a heart, a smile, and prayer hands. If you need me, just reach out. I'll talk to you guys soon. To my client, I'm so incredibly proud of you. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.